Well, hello, vintage outboard motor fans. This is Team Mike again on Toledo Lake, making another video. This is episode 3 of Good But Not Good Enough. That's right, episode 3. This is Brooks motor, 1968, 9.5 horsepower, Evinrude. This episode, the third episode, is going to be about the cooling. I think we have everything else taken care of, but it's not cooling at all, not pumping zero. It was pumping a little bit in the beginning. Now it's pumping nothing. So we're going to try to figure out that problem. Hopefully this will be the last episode, but it doesn't matter how many episodes I got to do. I'm going to get this motor running right. I'm going to get it running good, not good enough. So if everybody's ready, here we go. All right, so in episode 1, it would only run choked. So I replaced the carburetor with my carburetor, and that made it run, but not real good. So we figured it was a spark problem, and I brought it inside and found good spark, but not good enough. And it was a weak coil. I replaced the coil, took it out, runs great. But the gear case would stay jammed if I tightened it all the way. Well, in episode 2, we found that the power head had gunk from the previous stuck drive shaft. I sprayed water, WD-40, a long reach screwdriver, and cleaned out the receptacle, the splines on the power head, cleaned all that out and put it back together, and I could tighten it up, and it runs, but it's not cooling. Not cooling. So I was going to swap gear cases, but instead, this is kind of weird, I know, but instead I think I found out what the problem was last night. When I went to clean up all my tools in my shop, which is what I do every night, I clean my bench and put all my tools back. I found a part that I think I didn't put back in the gear case, which could be why it's not cooling. So it's a mistake I think I made. We'll see if that's true. I'm gonna take you in my shop right now and walk you through my bench and show you that part. So if everybody's ready, here we go. All right, let's take a walk in my shop and I'll show you what I mean. So every night before I have my shot of bourbon, I take my workbench and I clean it off, save all my tools, put them all where they belong here. Clean my bench if I don't have a motor laid out for working on. Well, when I went to clean it last night, look what I found. I found the plate, the impeller plate that sits underneath the housing. I normally lay all my parts out here so I can see that I put them all back. I think I didn't put that plate back in that gear case. So I'm going to bring the gear case in here, set my camera up, and take it off and see if that is my problem. Self-made problem. Pilot error, I believe. We'll see. Okay, I got my gear case here. And I'm going to take the cover off and see if the plate's missing. And as I'm looking down at it, I can already tell that that plate's not there. So I'm going to take it off now and see. Look at that. Plate's missing. Team Mike error. I'll put the plate back on now. Put it all back together and take her outside. See if she'll cool now. All right, I think I got it installed now. I'm going to take it and put it in a 5-gallon bucket and make sure it pumps water, and then put it back on the motor see if it's good enough, or see if it's good. I would say that's good water flow. I believe we're gonna have her now. I'm gonna stab her on there and see if she pumps. Okay, well, I got her outside and I've been running her now that I put the impeller plate in, and watch how she runs. I mean, that baby runs good, cooling good. Watch this. That's what I'm talking about. I believe we got her. We got the good, but not good enough motor running perfectly. Next video you see, I'll have her on the Missy boat and running out on the lake, doing a test run. I enjoyed making this video, 3 episodes of all the different problems you can have. Things that are good but not good enough. It's a good feeling when you get it all done right. See you on the next video. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I know I enjoyed making it. If you did, hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button and catch all my videos. You know, my passion are these vintage outboard motors. Johnson and Evinrude, 1950s, 60s, and 70s, 3 horsepower to 18 horsepower. I think I have all the videos, over 500 videos, on everything you need to know to repair, service, and restore your vintage outboard motors. I have all the parts, all the videos, and all the parts manuals for you to do that. I love what I do. The best way to reach me is on my website, tmikevintageoutboards.com. You go to that website, I have links for everything you need. I have links for all the parts you need. If you don't know the parts you need, there's a link called the Parts Broker where you can fill out the form and submit it to me, and I'll find your part for you. All right. I also have a link for a mail-in repair service where you can ship me your carburetor, your gear case, or your magneto. I'll repair it, video it, put it on YouTube, and ship it back to you. I also have a link for technical consulting. If you have a question, just fill out the link. There's a donation page if you want to help pay T-Mike, and I'll answer your question and get back to you. That's the best way to reach me, is on my website, tmikevintageoutboards.com. I love what I do. It's been a great ride, and remember, always remember, and never forget, here at T-Mike's Vintage Outboards, we're doing it one motor at a time.